how to cancel Shopify subscription, close your Shopify store. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can cancel your Shopify subscription and close your Shopify store. Now, there might be a number of reasons why you're trying to close your store, and we're going to break down step by step on how you can close your store, what are the different options available for store closing, and how you can get started with a brand new store for only $1. To get started, you're going to log into the Shopify store that you want to close. So we're going to log on to our store over here, and this is my store. Now, I have two stores created, and I want to choose whichever one that I want to close out. Let's say that this store that I have over here called Midge is the store that I want to close out on Shopify. So to close out your store, the first thing you should do is cancel any active Shopify application subscriptions you have, because app subscriptions on Shopify are going to be charged if you do not cancel them, especially if those are third-party applications that function independently. Sometimes they can still charge you. You're going to go into settings on the bottom left, and then you can go into plan on the left. Once you do that, you will see what plan you're on. Below that, you will see your billing section. So if you are unsure of any other applications that you're using, you can directly go into the billing section. Then from here, you will be able to see any of your subscriptions. So I have a Odyssey subscription, and all I have to do is click on this and click on manage. Once I do that, I can manage my Odyssey subscription. So I'm just going to open this up. And once I open this up, I can cancel this subscription. So over here, we have this subscription over here, and we can click on plan. We are going to go with the free plan, click on select this plan. And just like so, the first thing that's going to happen is going to be the cancellation of any third-party application charges that you might acquire while using Shopify. So let's just click on over here and then proceed. Then I might just want to refresh my page to ensure that the new selection, select this plan like so. And you guys can see you have features, release logs. For any application, you do want to make sure that you are selecting the correct plan and selected subscription. And you guys can see this app is probably glitching because they do not want to cancel their subscription. Sometimes it's just, errors and your website might just be slow. So you might just have to wait a couple of seconds. Once your application subscription has been canceled, you're going to go into your plan on the left under settings. Then you're going to click on cancel plan. Once you do that, you will have three options. You can start a new store, switch to the pause and build mode. The pause and build mode allows you to keep your Shopify store for $9 a month, and this includes you being able to build your store. Although you're not able to create an active checkout, you can easily keep on building. This is for people that are trying to renovate their store or revamp their store, because this can give you a great opportunity to make your store far more interesting and elevate your store in many different ways without having to sacrifice, your Shopify subscription. So from here, we're just going to move on and we're going to click on cancel plan. I've reviewed this information. Keep in mind to avoid any unwanted charges, cancel any application subscriptions before, and cancel any additional stores connected to your account. Turn off automatic renewals for any domains that are associated with your Shopify store. Now, again, I would double check on my Odyssey subscription because I do want to make sure that it is going to be selected. I'm going to click on uninstall like this, uninstall like this. Once I've done that, now it's time to complete our store cancellation, and I've reviewed this information. Keep in mind that Shopify does keep your payment details if you want, but if you want, you can turn this off and then click on cancel plan, and your plan on Shopify will be canceled and you can move on. Now, I'm just going to wait until all of this is closed out, and just like so, my Shopify store has been canceled. Now, if I take a look at my other store again, I'll show you guys how it's done. So we have our Odyssey subscription on this one as well. And from here, again, we can go into plan. On this, we are on the free plan. This is our selected plan. We can upgrade if we want, but this does not have any other subscriptions. I can directly go into plan, click on cancel. And once I do that, I can choose my options. Now, when you're canceling your plan, you always have the ability on Shopify to start a new store. So you can click on all stores on the top right, and then you can click on create store to start building your brand new store. Shopify gives you a 3-day free trial, and then after that, you are able to create a store for $1 per month for the first 3 months of Shopify, which means that it's practically free. So you can experiment and start building your store on Shopify without having to worry about the finances. And this is not something that you find in a lot of other applications. This type of amazing plan is going to be super useful. So we're going to close this out and we can get started with designing our store. Shopify has some basic onboarding steps available. Usually I like to get started with adding products and then building my store. I can click on add products to add products one by one. Or if we already have a large directory of products, we can click on import and add our CSV file. Some people say, how do I know how to build my CSV file? Well, Shopify actually has a template file that you can download. When you download that template file, you will have an idea of how you want to structure your CSV file so Shopify can properly detect all the elements within your file. Once you have the CSV, you can add your own values in it, your own product information within it, and you're easily able to get all of your products imported. But if you want to add your products manually, just click on over here. And you're just going to label your product. And I'm going to click on the top left where it says generate text, and I'm just going to provide it with some keywords. And I want to use the tone, a sophisticated tone. I'm just going to click on over here and keep the default, AI generated text. Obviously, the more detailed you make your prompt, the better it is going to be. If you leave it at its default, it's not going to be as interesting, which ideally you do want, but this is just a sample store that I'm showing you guys, so we're not doing too much with this today. Now from here, we can proceed by adding our images. So we're going to click on upload, and we can upload the images of our product. And I'm just going to upload an image like this. Below that, I have the price, and I can choose to charge taxes. I can add the cost per item to calculate my profit. Below that, I can track the quantity, add the shipping information, and add variants like sizes, colors, or milligrams if you have size-based variants of those sort. Once done, click on save, and then you can proceed. So this is how you can get started with adding, new products and starting to build your own new Shopify store if you ever cancel your original Shopify subscription. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below if there's anything else you would like to know.